Welcome back, another episode. A few weeks have elapsed since the Duke proposed to Nan in The Perfect Duchess, the Buccaneers episode 3. She's still thinking about it, mostly because she doesn't understand how the Duke could love her despite not truly knowing her. However, she receives no response when she confides in Conchita, her best friend. With a sudden sense of wisdom about married life, Conchita remarks, after the wedding is when the knowing happens. The episode is set against the backdrop of a special ball that Nan and her friends have been invited to at the Duke's house. James arrives at the castle to find that he and Ginny have eloped instead of attending the customarily lavish ceremony that was scheduled to take place in New York. Though they aren't happy with the break from convention, the Marbles' main concern is that their son is still married to wealth. In any case, they're quite awful parents, always criticizing Conchita and making cruel remarks to their daughter Honoria about how she'll never get married. However, Nan has graciously moved aside for her friends and sister during the debutante season, and the ball is her moment to shine. Theo gives her a letter when she gets there, and they meet on the beach. He states that even if his life as a duke has altered everything, he still wants the proposal to be a pure question, unburdened by context. As the honored visitor, she is also required to have a private conversation with Theo's mother, the Duchess, a task that the witty and compassionate Nan can easily do. They converse candidly about life as a duchess, and his mother worries that they don't know much about her despite her being certain that her son loves her based only on his behavior. The Duchess relates that she too wore a garment of the same shade for her debut, but she cautions Nan to behave differently and hold her head high. Nan says she's wearing a bluebell blue dress to the ball. Later, the Duchess sends Nan a necklace and matching pair of earrings to go with her outfit, quietly approving Nan as her future daughter-in-law. In what would otherwise seem to be a storybook finale, of course, Nan's other suitor must come. It is revealed that Guy, the oldest friend of the Duke, is the man she met during Conchita's wedding. Nan feels suddenly afraid that Guy may reveal her true ancestry, ruining her reputation among the upper classes of Britain. When they are matched up for a dance at the ball, Nan asks him why he left so soon after her confession at Runningmeade. She approaches him warily, even a little harshly, but their distance is short-lived. Though he tells her that he hasn't told anyone, he acknowledges that he was afraid. By the end of the episode, he refers to her as his new friend and assures her that she will make a fantastic duchess. He also promises to keep her secret secure and steps back from the battle for her heart. It's unclear if, when, or how he would undermine Nan's relationship because the idea of having him marry an American for financial gain hasn't surfaced since the pilot. Nan finds optimism for her future with the Duke after their dance at the ball and their conversation on the steps afterwards. At dawn, following the ball, she accepts the Duke's proposal on the beach. Conchita, however, steals the show as usual because she has been pouting over her in-laws all night. You have good reason to be angry. They refute her claims that the color of her skin played a role, and Ginny doesn't make things better by telling their mother-in-law that Conchita will be less of a peacock than she is. However, Nan is over it since Conchita's situation, which shouldn't have come as a huge surprise considering Richard's outspoken concerns, takes up all the oxygen in the room and leaves little place for anybody else. After the conversation with Richard's parents, Conchita leaves the ball in the midst, and Nan, acting a little strangely, informs everyone that she's running away to get attention. Afterwards, after Conchita returns unscathed and ecstatic about Richard's assurance that they will move to New York, Nan opens up about how everything revolves around her best friend. By the end of the episode, they are still at odds with one another because they yell at each other without actually listening to each other. For more, subscribe.